All right. What's up, everybody? So, Los Angeles Lakers just acquired Russell Westbrook. Shout out to the person who already put this in fruition. So I'm gonna play this. The Lakers' default uniforms are yellow, but I mean, white on here. But I think I want to use the um, the icon version. We're gonna use the yellow ones. Um, Let's see how you got. It's been a while since I played this game. All right, so we know. Let's not start Andre Drummond. Maybe we will. We're gonna play with the roster as it is set, and we're gonna go against the current champions. A matchup. This could very well be the NBA championship next year. So while she sings the Star Spangled Banner, you know what that means? It's time to tweet this out. So if you're out there, follow me at Brian H. Waters on Twitter. Let me go ahead and share this. So if you're out there, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Cool. Making sure the volume works. So this is going to be exciting. I'm a huge Lakers fan. What's up? Somebody just jumped in. Go ahead, drop your name in the chat. Appreciate you watching. But yeah, like I said, I'm a huge Lakers fan. Um, been a Lakers fan since the days of NBA Jam. That was one of the first games I had. But it actually came from the first Space Jam when they refused to go inside the arena. So, for some reason, it made me a fan. I knew that Michael Jordan's days were numbered, so I obviously had to pick a team. Shout out to David Aldridge, one of the homies. I'm a part of the National Association of Black Journalists, and he's a part of that organization as well. But yeah, so that was why I chose the Lakers. And then the next thing I know, Shaquille O'Neal joined, which I was already. It's probably like one of my first favorite players, to be honest with you, because he was with the Orlando Magic. He was one of the most dominant people. We do know the numbers aren't accurate. LeBron James has gone back to the number 6, and we all know what happens when he wears that number. He only goes to the finals. Um, but now y'all don't judge me because, like I said, it's been a minute since I played this. But yeah, so I've been a Lakers fan. Kobe Bryant is my favorite player of all time. Rest in peace. I have four of the commemorative magazines that was made after he was unfortunately taken away from us. Oh wow, that's a double team. So our first look, Russell Westbrook on the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's see. Oh well, it's open lane. Why not, right? What's going on? Somebody else just jumped in. Go ahead, holler at me. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the chat. Appreciate y'all joining. Um, but I appreciate and Giannis shoots threes. All right, he makes it. But yeah, I think this is a good move. Of course, there's a lot of naysayers saying that this isn't going to work because West and LeBron not going to get along. But everybody's talking. Obviously, we saw Aaron Rodgers in the NFL discuss why he wanted to be involved, and it comes down to, he sees things from the bench, I mean, from the field, and he feels like he can make those decisions, not decisions, but he can have an influence. And that's the same thing with a guy like LeBron James. Obviously, you bring him in, the best player in the world, until crowned otherwise. Even though I know some may say it's Giannis, some may say it's KD. Um, dang. But yeah, best player in the world. I might actually change this camera view. It's not necessarily my favorite. Wow. Let me find out. Schroeder for three, knocks it down. Bang, bang. So, yeah, you know, obviously he had to sign off on this trade. people keep saying, "Oh yeah, because of the way Russ plays, he's gonna bring that energy to the team." He's also somebody who plays every night, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Russell Westbrook has been my favorite player. I know I shouldn't have threw that. He's been one of my favorite players because he has that Mamba mentality, and I've noticed that since his days in OKC. Oh man, come on, Brian. I noticed that since his days in OKC, there was a time I remember watching a Sunday game, and it was the Lakers and the Thunder. And this is the year actually that the Thunder would eliminate the Lakers in the playoffs, but this was before that. And I remember thinking, "Wow, this Thunder team is tight. I like them. This is going to be one of the teams I watch." So I'm watching that, and then next thing I know, um, they beat the Lakers. I wasn't happy, but I rooted for them. Unfortunately, they couldn't beat. I'm not sure if that was the same year. It might have been, but they couldn't beat LeBron in the championship. But you saw them coming, and I thought that Thunder team was going to be a team that. Let me figure out. Let me remember how to play this game again. There we go. All right, I thought that Thunder team was going to win some championships. Injuries, what happened? Trading James Harden too soon, in my opinion. That would happen. Um, so it's a lot of things that didn't go their way. And even if they almost still got to the finals, they was up 3-1, the original blowers of the 3-1 lead that year in the playoffs. Come on, Drummond. And the next thing you know, I see Westbrook, and Westbrook carries this team. Uh, Unfortunately, Durant left, and but I rolled with Westbrook. I'm like, yo, this is the guy. I'm a fan of his. And then we fast forward to he gets, he gets his big three sorta in Melo and Paul George. There we go. Some defense. Lakers have an opportunity to take the lead for the first time or tie the game. LeBron James. There we go. So and then I remember being disappointed when Paul George decided to stay in OKC. I was like, oh man, and it was like I like Westbrook, but I ain't like what Paul George did. The Lakers had kind of wouldn't trade because they figured why trade to Indiana? We're gonna get Paul George anyway. And then next thing you know, the Lakers, Paul George leaves, and then Westbrook stays, and then they decided to, actually trade him to Houston. So of course I'm rooting for the guy. And then, when it was all said and done, he goes to DC, which for those who do not know, I'm from Baltimore, so I'm not a Wizards fan. I'm a Wizards supporter. I've always said that. I always root for them to do well. It's fun. But I was rooting for them because they had Russell Westbrook, and guess what? I even bought the jersey. I guess out of all cities for him to play in, I buy the one in DC. So now I will have to get a Westbrook Lakers jersey. I haven't even got an Anthony Davis Lakers jersey yet. Come on, we gotta get aggressive on the boards. See, that's what I hate when I be playing basketball games. They feel like they moving slow. Maybe because I was playing NBA Live. I'll be playing that on here soon. There we go. Matthews. Bang, bang. Lakers, first lead of the day. There we go. Caruso. Back to Matthews. Matthews off the bench. And he's got a quick 5. But, yeah, maybe I'll have to. All right. That was a little aggressive right there. Somebody put the Lakers start lineup: Westbrook, Caruso, LeBron, AD, and question mark at the center. Shout out to my boy Ryan Cole. Just Ryan Cole says that's not happening. Caruso ain't starting. Are you kidding me? Marcus Saul. All right, yeah, that's a makeup rebound from earlier. Traded Marcus Saul to get Pa, only for Mark to come back. Well, I don't know if he's that a foul. No, it's not. So we take a 18 to 21 point lead. Shout out to everybody watching. Appreciate y'all. Go ahead, drop something in the chat so I know who you are. Want to acknowledge the audience. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm not one to go out there and say, "Oh, this ain't gonna work," the whole nine. I know a lot of people don't think it's gonna work, but let's see what Giannis is talking about. See, this is before he was a champion. He's constantly getting eliminated. But yeah, all right, let's see. Yeah, I'm really excited about this move. Westbrook! There he goes. Really excited about this move because I think one thing, Westbrook is hungry. Anthony Davis and LeBron are champions. Westbrook been chasing that ring for years. This is what he wants. And to do it for the hometown team, he's from LA, it's going to be amazing. He always believed he could win in OKC. Schroeder, wide open, misses. Davis, go up. Yes. Yeah, so now he's getting to play with the best player in the world in LeBron James. He's getting to play with Anthony Davis. I mean, you got 3 certified Hall of Famers. No, am I a fan of big threes? Absolutely not. But I ain't gonna lie to you. When it's on my team, I don't care, people. It's unfortunate that's the way the NBA goes. But hey, now what I'm interested to see, you know, where does Dame Lillard go? Where does Chris Paul go? How do these pieces fall? This is what's going to be interesting the rest of this free agency. There's also talks that Carmelo Anthony is interested. There's mutual interest with him and the Lakers. We all know Melo and LeBron are best buddies. Could they make this happen? Only time will tell. All right, let's make sure. Go ahead, if y'all on social media, share this link. I mean, talking Russell Westbrook. Oh, I missed the fifth. Oh, I got it. All right, let me make sure. There we go. Cool. I had to share that. Make sure. But yeah. If Melo goes to the Lakers, man, oh man, because the thing is, oh Westbrook, Melo is a prolific scorer. He can still score, and he's not going to have to do as much. He doesn't have to be what he was in NYC. That's the fun part. Melo don't have to be Melo from New York or even Melo from Denver. He could be just Melo. I mean, obviously LeBron gonna be doing all the hard work. And this is like, man, I'm telling you. So I had NBA 2K14 on Xbox One, and one year LeBron James. Oh, what a dunk by LeBron! Get ready for that. That's gonna be fun this season. I am excited. This is what I'm looking forward to. All these moves. Let's go. But yeah, so so I was playing NBA 2K14. I did a franchise mode or whatever they call it. Yeah, and it was all through. It was with the Lakers, and this is the later part of Kobe years where they're still trying to get him a ring. He hasn't submitted the Father Time yet. So this is before they had D'Angelo Russell. First year without the white. So, you had to build that team. Davis, what a block. So, all right, hold on. Let's get the ball to Westbrook. Hook shot. Buckets. So, you building with LeBron, right? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if y'all just joined. Appreciate it. And appreciate everybody coming in. Appreciate this. Y'all go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So, yeah, back to the story. NBA 2K14, playing with the Lakers. And mind you, this is going into LeBron and Melo's free agent year. Somehow or another, I acquired both guys, and I drafted this big dude who was a center. And we went on to win some championships. Now, mind you, like I said, this is going into the 2014 season, so obviously Melo and LeBron was younger that time. But to see that this could possibly happen, to see that the Lakers, Andre Drummond, sorry, Davis, come on, Drummond. I actually thought he was going back up. I thought I hit the button for him to go back up and dunk. But to see the possibility of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony, and Russell Westbrook all in Titletown, how about that? And then, if you're a Dodgers fan, shout out to them. They just acquired Max Scherzer. Now, obviously, that makes up for Trevor Bauer, that jerk, being gone. But they looking like they ready to make a move and win run it back. Now, granted, they chasing the Giants, and then you also have the San Diego Padres. I do think it's funny that the Dodgers out offered the Padres for Max Scherzer, and they got Trey Turner, who is lightning fast. So, baseball, July 29th was certainly interesting. They only made him not make that because of principle. Bobby Portis. But yeah, I think I mean I don't I'm interested to see if Westbrook gets those triple doubles. I should say how many triple doubles he get this year, considering he's playing with LeBron and AD. You know, will he get that many rebounds? And he's got a certified big man now. Um, Somebody let me know when was the last time he had a big man like Anthony Davis. And I'm not talking Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant's more of a forward than a forward center. No, come on. Like he's got uh, Anthony Davis, who's somebody he can dish to. Somebody that's going to be the fun thing. Who else do they acquire? Clearly, it's about one thing in LA. It's about championships. I know people was upset about the young core getting traded, but that's not what they do in Los Angeles. So leave that to the other teams. Congratulations, Milwaukee. Congratulations, Golden State. Golden State did it that way. That's not what we do in LA. We get the best players. LeBron! And that's the reason why LeBron wanted to come there. Now, here's the thing. Do you retire his number? He win another championship there. I think you do. I think you retire his number regardless. LeBron to get us Lakers fans through the death of Kobe was amazing. You couldn't have had it just wouldn't have been the same. Like who do you give the mic to that night? That unfortunate accident happened around the time when Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram was there. Who do get the fans going, help comfort the fans? You give it to leadership. But, you have LeBron James. And of course, I made a bad pass. So LeBron getting us through that was a lot right there. And for him to break Kobe's record in a Lakers uniform, too. I should say not break, pass him on an all-time scoring list. So here we go. David Over's talking to the coach. I always like these things on here. I'll shut up.
Thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson.
I really wish they would get TNT on here.
You're watching the NBA halftime show on
Like, we need to have TNT graphics.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
I know it's his 17th year, but this is LeBron at his best. Consistent, high-energy play, making the presence felt on offense, all while setting a strong example for his teammates.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, after the field goal percentage they allowed in the first half, it's time for them to get tough. That's right, tough. If they're going to stay in this game, they'll need to turn this into a street fight. Get physical. Let some elbows go. Yes, let them go. And guys know they're going to be no more easy baskets in here. Let them know that.
All right, here we go. Time to close this out.
Time for the third quarter to get underway.
So y'all think Lakers gonna get Carmelo as well?
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books.
That don't have.
To go.
Does that have 20? Yeah, it do. Okay.
Done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Lakers are on the quest for 18, which will give them the most championships in NBA history.
Looking at who they got. In the forward spots, it's Middleton and Giannis. Dante DiVincenzo has helped him become the
LeBron James knocks down a three.
Tell you what, that's something LeBron has really worked on a bunch. I mean, the three-point shot is a
Now, let me get him off of pause.
DiVincenzo. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
This is I got the help defense.
Hard not to get motivated, Gene, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
That's what I'm looking forward to. Russell Westbrook, man, I'm looking forward to those plays. He got 10 points, 5 for 8.
And here's Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee.
Lakers gonna have 3 20-point scorers. Russell Westbrook does it again. Yeah, but like I said, I don't think he gets a. I don't think he averages a double-double. Drew Holiday is probably like one of the most underrated players. I see how many. LeBron. Oh, he got 19. Anthony Davis with 9. Make that 11. Nope. Not gonna get 11. Like on NBA 2K, like it's always been like so easy to score with LeBron James. Like every year. All right, he's a post technician, right? Apparently not. Well, Drummond gets his first points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. And last season's trade deadline.
Dang, I was definitely hesitant right there. Wait, Russell Westbrook's threes are at an A minus. You know, everybody love to say he can't shoot. Now I ain't gonna sit up here and act like he's Ray Allen. I'm just saying that's what people love to say. Anthony Davis is in double digits.
Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Chris Middleton.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Holiday against Davis. Lopez outside.
The thing I hate about today's NBA the most is all the bigs that shoot threes. Russell Westbrook, the fearless finisher. I'm telling y'all, this is exciting. This is, if you're a Laker fan, I know some haters. I know a lot of people who, Laker fans that is, who are hating on this. But, oh man, he missed it. Oh, okay. Goodness.
Third quarter here, 3 minutes to come off the clock. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Los Angeles leading by 11.
Come on, LeBron. Sheesh.
Left side Westbrook. Takes it inside.
What can you do with him? What can you do with Russell Westbrook? Seriously.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is
And
tenacious.
then he steals the ball, leaves homeboy confused, and boom, he's got 18.
That's an even 75%
We
shooting.
got about 6 this quarter.
Third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
Ah, that's for Milwaukee.
Holiday against Schroeder. And the
They
call
probably
on
sitting at
the
home
play.
like, God dang it.
More coming up.
Lakers and the Nets. Everybody said, let's book it. Lakers and Nets in the finals.
That's well done.
I will say this.
Give him a chance to get to the block.
I wanted to see it when I thought it was going to be Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. Anthony Davis and LeBron James versus Kyrie Irving. Oh, they got me for charging. Anthony Davis and LeBron James versus Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. Then they got James Harden. And then they got Blake Griffin. Had LaMarcus Aldridge, we all know, unfortunately, he had to retire. I got really, 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 really annoyed. Now, if they get Carmelo, is that the equivalent of Blake Griffin? There was no need to foul him. He was not making a shot.
Having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's
You
getting
know?
into the funk, somebody you can trust to kind of
So, but it will be fun to see. We all know the NBA. Shout out to my boy Mark Gunnels. Said this on Facebook. Y'all know every year it's only about 3 or 4 teams who can win the championship. This year, going into the playoffs, we all thought, okay, Clippers and Nets, maybe Clippers and Sixers. I was one of those Laker fans. I knew the Lakers was in trouble because of the short season. Milwaukee and Phoenix could honestly be in trouble. Of course, he missed. Bucks on a mini run here. That guy's got movement.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Westbrook dishes to Davis.
Anthony Davis can't hit the mid-range?
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo.
Of course, it's that third quarter run. You take it with 2K. It's a game of runs. Westbrook! It's a 12-3 run. Had to stop that.
Here's Connaughton, defended by Gasol. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Why are you moving so slow? Dominate.
29 seconds left to play here in the third.
Sheesh. Wait, Anthony Davis. Seriously.
Patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to.
That's all. He's smothered.
When you don't settle, that's the result.
All right, good pass.
And a big time finish.
15 points for Davis.
Always been a next level passer.
How's the things going on in the Olympics? All right, so the Lakers up 69 to 61. No, I did not mean to go in the clubhouse. I'm on there. I ain't been on Clubhouse in a minute. Brian H. Waters, if you are on there, follow me on all social media platforms. Appreciate you coming through to watch me play NBA 2K21. So you get ready for this Friday. What a night. I remember 2008 draft. Let's see what they got for the assist of the game real quick. Presented to you by State Farm. But yeah, so what I was about to say was, I remember the night 2008 draft. The Boston Celtics on the clock. Not only do they get Big Baby Davis, but they also get Kevin Garnett, and then they get they get Kevin Garnett, and then they also get Ray Allen. And from that moment, you knew. Now, Westbrook for three. If y'all remember, the Lakers were a 7th seed playoff team. Yes, Kobe was the best player in the world, but he didn't have much help. And this is the season. So, where's Russell Westbrook? He's right there, Death Bird. Thanks for watching. I missed that shot. He's got 24. You can take the stats off. But yeah, he's got 24 tonight. But yeah, so that night in 2008 draft, who would have thought that the Lakers would have went ahead and scored acquired Paul Gasol later on, and that would set us up for a Lakers Celtics final. Come on, Anthony Davis, get all the way. Buckets. There we go. Lakers winning every quarter except the third. But they got a 13-point lead. Milwaukee needs to play some defense. Ooh, he got dunked on. Come on. I should turn these auto timeouts off. I picked this game up. I haven't played in a couple months, but when you get a deal like this, you gotta play. Madden comes out in a few weeks. Getting ready to go into August. Shout out to me. My birthday next Saturday. LeBron don't even have 20 yet. Well, he didn't really do much in the third quarter. But, boom, there it is. 21 for LeBron James. One of the greatest slam dunkers of all time that's never been in a dunk contest. LeBron to Westbrook. Buckets! Y'all better get ready for it this season. I'm trying to tell y'all. All right. Oh, come on, AD. Man, it is so good to be a Lakers fan tonight. I knew this season was a wash, even though it looked like we started off hot and then injuries. So it was like, all right, if we would have beat the Suns, though, I felt like we could have went to the finals. All right. Andre Drummond. Just dunk it. Because Andre Drummond ain't. He said he need the ball more. And LeBron James his fourth rebound. LeBron, oh god dang it! And he ain't throwing no alleys with. I thought Antetokounmpo was already on the other side. Schroeder or Schroeder. All right, Lakers gotta drive it home now. Yeah, Giannis. Lakers with a 11-point lead, but this could get away. So, Anthony Davis, the player of the game. Are you kidding me?
In that low block. I mean, that was the game plan to get it to him in the paint and just let him.
All right, so Westbrook got 26 with 4 rebounds.
Big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low. He sure has given his crowd a treat tonight. His stellar performance only
Drummer, he's got the worm. All right, so let's see. Oh, you know what? It's the rebounds for Anthony Davis, 17 and 9 with 6 assists. That's why. Okay, it makes sense. Westbrook. Oh, that's Drummond. LeBron James. Buckets.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfectly.
And it's still a rare sight to see
Oh,
rebound
I ain't.
numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in
All
some
right.
major work. He's earning
There
his
we
pay,
go.
for sure.
Shoots from the baseline.
Oh, Westbrook. He's got 28
Tonight's battle is going to
in his Laker debut
leaving
on
nothing
my game at NBA 2K 21.
One of the areas that has been critical for them is second chance points. We see from them tonight.
Yeah, I'll probably do it.
Factor in
I
this
know he's
weekend.
still in.
Hustle on
So
the
Anthony
offensive
Davis,
glass.
let's get him to 20.
To go after
Why don't
those
we, right?
rebounds, that was key. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Russell Westbrook. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't,
Dang.
everyone was surprised.
Yeah, so we're going to force it. The AD.
Over to the left wing. Teague with a clean look. And the three ball is good.
You know, there isn't a lot of
So
time
Lakers are going to win this one.
he caught the ball and then when he let it fly. I mean, that was a great example of a quick catch and shoot.
AD was out of position to catch that. Ooh. The last two NBA champions. Could we get this matchup next year? I think that would be fun to watch. And I think the Lakers can beat them. Now we need Lakers need another shooter. That's what I would like to see them get. Love to see them get another shooter. AD, if you don't buckets, my battery is low on my controller. Well, we got 22 seconds left in the game, so we're good, I think. So LeBron got 24. AD got 21. Westbrook has 28. Can he get 30? Yes, he can. Oh! I just knew it. He was going to ham. All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure this is the main event status sports show with some e-gaming going on, brought to you by B Waters Productions. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Lakers up 91-74. Also, check out my podcast tomorrow morning. Dropping Breaking Through the Glass Ceilings. I have Jazzy T on, and she will share her journey as a on-air host and producer.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Makes sense for them to interview LeBron,
And David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the
but they should have interviewed that man right there.
Sports. We'll see you next time.
Lakers win 91-74. All right, everybody. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much.